In this video, we're going to explore a powerful rendering workflow that can significantly reduce your render time along with a brand new feature in the VFB window, a simple option that lets you downscale your render by 50%. This update was inspired by RenderRam, who demonstrated a clever method to achieve high-quality renders in less time. The idea is simple. Render your image at twice the resolution you actually need and then downscale it. For example, if your final output needs to be 4K, render the image in 8K first, and then downscale it to 4K. Similarly, if you need a full HD image, render it in 4K and then reduce it to Full HD. Now, let's jump into 3ds Max and see how it works in practice. First, open the Render Setup window. Since our final output is Full HD, we'll double the resolution to 4K. Next, go to the Scene menu. Here's the key step. Enable Intel AI Denoiser. It's the best option for final outputs. Keep your geometry and textures consistent. You can experiment with the NVIDIA AI Denoiser, but it will be available only if you have an NVIDIA graphics card and is generally used for fast previews. By default, the denoiser amount is set to 0.65, but for this method, it works best when you increase it to 0.85. You can set it to its maximum value, but when you have a high noise percentage, a lot of smudges or artifacts will be produced. 0.85 is the sweet spot for preserving the finest detail and removing excessive noise. Let's go ahead to the rendering limits. In a traditional workflow, to get a clean image, you should set the noise limit between 2 to 5%, which for more complex scenes can take a lot of time. With the new workflow, you can push the noise level between 20 to 30% or even higher. Next, open the System menu and look for the Image Filtering setting. Since high-quality filtering isn't supported when using AI, switch it to Tint, which helps preserve fine detail and gives the best overall result. Now let's start the render. Because of the high noise threshold, it takes about 7 minutes. If you zoom in, you'll notice a bit of noise in the image, especially in the dark areas, and that's completely fine. It's going to disappear once we downscale it. When you're ready to save, expand the Save menu, and you see a new option, Save 50%. This automatically saves the image at half its original size, directly from the VFB. No need to open external software or resize it later. It's all handled right here. The image on the right is a Full HD image rendered with 5% noise, and it took 41 minutes. On the left is the 4K image, which we just downscaled, and it took just 7 minutes to render. That is almost 6 times faster. And as you can see, the quality of the image is preserved, and in some areas the details are even enhanced. For example, if we take a closer look at the basket, we see the details are sharper. The reason this works so well is that even a noisy 4K render contains a lot of pixel information, and when you downscale it, the data is preserved, producing a clean and detailed image. One thing you may notice is the difference in the reflections. In some cases, fine reflections can be lost. It's especially noticeable on the wall. That said, certain optimizations can require a small trade-off. In such cases, you can decrease the noise level to around 15%, which will still result in faster renders with even better detail. Overall, this workflow is a great way to save time and still produce crisp renders. And thanks to the Corona community, the software continues to evolve to meet its users' needs. We truly appreciate being part of that journey.